Sir.
I'll be with you in a moment.
And you want to know what attracted me to you?
Yeah.
A great many things, dear lady. Your hair, for instance. It reminds me of the yellow of the dawn, the flame red of the sunrise, and the gold of the sunset.
No wonder it does. Been all those colors.
Really?
Mighty sweet of you to say so.
The credit is yours, dear lady. You bring out the poet in me.
Tell me, Captain Huxley, do you find me attractive?
Sorry, my dear. No matter how rich you are, Mrs. Madison, I can't marry you. I'm wedded to the 7 seas.
Is she really as rich as they say she is?
Well, she's from Texas, isn't she?
Wowie!
Oh, the name is Steve Madison. He's the son of the Texas widow that Captain Huxley set his compass for.
Unmarried?
I don't know. They got aboard yesterday at Buenos Aires, and all I've been able to get out of him is one howdy, ma'am. Morning, Mr. Madison.
Howdy, ma'am.
I've been wanting to tell you about the shuffleboard tournament, and deck tennis, and dancing in the moonlight.
Pull up and park. The traffic's gone by.
My motor's still running.
Oh, good morning, son. Oh, just a figure of speech.
Good morning, Captain Huxley. See you later, Ma.
Oh, Miss Pomeroy.
Oh, I'm awfully sorry, sir. I'm in such a hurry. Bye, sir.
Where is he? He seems to have vanished into thin air.
You know, he did that twice yesterday. Where do you suppose he spends his time?
You mean, who does he spend it with?
My dear Miss Nugent, I'm not the least bit curious, but I do think we should find out, just for the sake of the record. He's not on A deck, B deck, C deck, or any deck.
I checked the lounge, the barber shop, and the swimming pool, top and bottom.
And I counted the blondes. Nary a one is missing.
Honey, baby, you're the prettiest thing I ever laid eyes on.
Next time I'll count the brunettes.
Just 2 days ago, we were complete strangers.
They aren't anymore.
I'm beginning to feel like an eavesdropper.
It's fun, isn't it?
You sure got the most beautiful legs in the world. All 4 of them.
What a girl doesn't have to compete with these days.
You're gonna like Texas. Lots of room to roam around in.
Oh, gee, honey, don't you have something to do, like finish knitting that sweater?
The one I always knit when you want to get rid of me? Okay, but I hope this is the last time. There are 5 sleeves already.
If you say howdy, ma'am, I'll scream.
You'll have to excuse me for being so short with you. I had her on my mind. Chiquita, meet Miss Pomeroy.
It's nice to meet you, Chiquita. You can call me Susanna. You can, too.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. I mean, Susanna. Picked this beauty up down in Argentina. How do you like her?
Oh. Yep, she's a horse, all right. You know something? You're missing a lot of fun spending your cruise down here. Now, if you'd like to play some shuffleboard, well, I could arrange a little match this afternoon.
Sorry, I'm playing shuffleboard with Captain Huxley right after lunch.
Oh. Well, if you like deck tennis, we could play deck tennis after...
Sorry, Captain Huxley challenged me to a match this afternoon.
Oh. Well, we're having a dance in the moonlight tonight, and don't tell me Captain Huxley asked you first.
I'm not much of a hand at dancing.
I'll bet you're just saying that so you won't be untrue to your girl back home.
I don't have a steady gal.
Wonderful. Well, I mean, that's a shame.
Of course, there's gals I admire, like Emily.
Oh? Is Emily pretty?
Oh, I don't know about that. She rides a western saddle like a man. Then there's Josie. Best seat in the state.
In all of Texas?
Oh, she's a champion rider.
Mm. Chiquita, you and I are going to be good friends. Very good friends.
Say, do you like horses?
Wouldn't think of riding anything else.
About that dance tonight, does that offer still stand?
Only if it's all right with Chiquita. Chiquita? Thanks for seeing me all the way home.
Thanks to you for a mighty nice evening.
Wasn't the music yummy?
That's not what I meant.
It's not what I meant either.
Wait till I tell Ma about that steeplechase. 10 expert riders falling off at the first jump, and only one lone, fearless gal on the field. Anybody else would have quit after losing the rein in the saddle, but not her. No sirree, sir. She hung on grimly and won the race. And to think that gal is you, Susanna Pomeroy.
Well, I can't take all the credit. Some of it has to go to the horse. How about another Rumba lesson tomorrow night?
Suits me. Well, good night.
Well, good night. Go ahead. Don't mind me. Where were we?
Steeplechase rider.
No, it wasn't exactly a steeplechase. It was the bridle path in Central Park. But the horse did jump almost 3 inches when a gopher or a snail or something reared up. Isn't he a gorgeous hunk of howdy?
How am I doing?
Just great. You've mastered the secret of the mambo. Never let your right hip know what your left hip is doing.
How about a lesson in intermissions?
You're doing all right without lessons.
Oh, I forgot. It's time to see how Chiquita's doing. See you later.
Sure. Oh, and give her a hug from me. And tell her her Aunt Susanna is thinking about her.
Yes, I would like a word with you, Aunt Susanna.
With me, sir?
Miss Pomeroy, isn't it hitting a new low, even in man-snagging, to palm yourself off as a female Paul Revere?
How did you know about that?
Well, his mother, Flora. Never mind. I'm just disappointed that you compromised with integrity. Romance without truth, Miss Pomeroy, is a hollow mockery. It's like a fish without fins.
Guess who?
I wonder.
It can't be the second engineer. The hands aren't a winning.
Just got the most exciting news from an old friend of ours who has a ranch near Valparaiso. Senor Valdez? Understand you're right here tomorrow. Insist you and Steve be our guests for a day at Rancho Valdez. We just love to have you go along.
Well, thank you. I would be delighted.
Give us a chance to take Chiquita out for a little errand.
Yes, that's an excellent idea.
And to give you all a chance to ride her.
The rider?
You must know the captain's an expert horseman.
Oh. I must.
Yes, he rode and played polo extensively in India.
Yes.
Didn't you, Simon?
Yes, I did. Oh, that reminds me, though. I cannot leave the ship. I'm expecting a visit from our South American representative.
Why, Captain, don't you remember? He was transferred to Buenos Aires, where you saw him last week.
Yes, good girl. I don't know what I would do without you.
Well, then there's just nothing to stop you joining us at the ranch. I'll see you all later.
Yes.
Miss Pomeroy, you know very well I've never been on a horse.
Why, Captain, I had no idea. Surely a man like you wouldn't compromise with integrity or the hollow mockery of fish fins.
Oh, stop it. You might as well know I'm as human as anyone else.
Now, Miss Pomeroy, you've got me into this. Now, you have got to get me out.
I've got it. Tomorrow, Captain Huxley rides again. Feet in the stirrups. That's it. Knees pressing in. Body relaxed and slightly forward. Now, a few words to the horse to show her who's boss.
All right. Now, forward, Chiquita. That's an order. Go on. Oh, no. Wait. Whoa. Whoa! Stop the confounded thing! Whoa! No! But Magnolia! No! Miss Palmer! No! I'll have you both thrown in the brig, so help me. Whoa! You stop! Stop it!
Congratulations. First time on a horse and you were going over 90.
Been looking all over for you. Want to make sure we're going to be together tomorrow.
Just try to get rid of me. I know a cute little restaurant in Valparaiso with a rumba band and the most...
Oh, I got something planned a lot better than that.
What?
We're going out to Senor Valdez's ranch.
Ranch?
Knew you'd be surprised. Give you a chance to ride Chiquita.
To ride... Oh, but I can't. I don't have any riding clothes.
Oh, don't worry about that. Senor Valdez will loan you some.
Oh, I just remembered I have to stay on board. You see, the South American representative of the line is... Official duties on board?
No, Miss Pomeroy. You may have the whole day off, Miss Pomeroy. I wouldn't want anything to keep you from that ride. Steve, how about letting me meet Chiquita?
Sure thing, Captain. You're quite a horseman yourself. Bye-bye, ladies.
Well?
You may fire when ready. What a girl won't do for love. So you see, Steve, I only told you I was an expert rider to get you to like me. I hope there are no hard feelings because I tricked you.
Howdy, ma'am, and goodbye.
Well, I can't say that I'd blame him. Oh, if there was some way to keep that horse and me from being in Valparaiso at the same time.
Maybe we could glue her hooves to the floor.
Wouldn't that be a little obvious?
Well, we could bring her up here, hide her under the bed or behind the shower curtains. Or tear up her passport.
Landing papers.
Yes, Susanna?
Hey, Jimmy, get me Mr. Steve Madison in 14A. And don't tell him who's calling.
Howdy, Steve Madison speaking.
Hello? This is a ship-to-shore operator. Valparaiso calling. Hello, Mr. Madison? I am speaking for El General Juan Carlos Diego Ramirez, Department of Immigration. It has come to our attention you plan to bring a caballo ashore. Well, unfortunately, due to a new regulation passed just yesterday, you cannot do this. See? You cannot.
Miss Pomeroy, when it comes to chicanery, it's a consolation for me to know that you're on my side.
Well, my brains are always at your disposal, sir.
Well, there you are. Bad news, honey. I had the darndest call from the immigration authorities.
Immigration? Whatever did they want?
Red tape. Looks like Chiquita's gonna have to stay on board.
Oh, no.
Oh, what a shame. Well, tomorrow I can take you around and show you the sights of Valparaiso. But, of course, my heart won't be in it.
Told you they'd feel this way, Ma.
My heart is all set on a workout.
Well, now, who are we to argue with fate, Captain? We'll just have to be good sports about it.
Well, I just knew you two would be disappointed. So guess what I did?
I'm afraid to.
I called Senor Valdez, and I arranged for you to ride one of his horses.
Most high-spirited he's got.
You didn't have to do that.
No, you didn't.
Well, he's just your kind of horse. Senor Valdez calls them El Rayo.
That's Spanish for thunderbolt.
Now that your problems are over, how do you feel?
Oh.
Is anything wrong, Susanna?
No.
Will you go to bed?
I've got it.
What?
A sprain so bad nobody can expect me to ride tomorrow.
You have where?
How should I know? I haven't sprained it yet. Now remember, this has got to look like a real McCoy so no one will suspect.
I stand here, right?
Right. Oh, and drop it right about here. And don't forget the signal. Howdy, Steve.
Got it. I drop the banana peel when you say howdy, Steve, and then you come back and slip on it.
Right.
I wonder where the captain is.
I wonder where Susanna... Well, there she is. Howdy, Susanna.
Howdy, Steve. I said, howdy, Steve. Sorry to hold you up, Steve.
Oh, my ankle.
Oh, dear. I hope it isn't broken.
Tell me, Captain, how did you happen to be right here at this particular moment?
Oh, I just suppose it's one of those unexplainable mysteries of the sea.
Oh, thank you, Steve. I'll be all right. I've only just sprained my ankle.
I thought it was the other one.
Oh, well, you see, the pain is so sharp it keeps moving around.
Oh, what a thing to happen right now when I wanted to ride.
Well, you're certainly not going to ride now.
Captain, why don't I stay aboard and make compresses for that ankle?
No, I wouldn't have you do that, Miss Pomeroy. No, I know how anxious you are to ride Thunderbolt. No, with Steve's help, I'll just hobble along and watch.
Isn't he brave? There's only one in a million like him.
Yes. And I was lucky enough to get him for captain.
Señoras y señores, to our good friends from America and to their friends, and to the valiant young lady who has volunteered to ride El Rayo, the most spirited 3-year-old in our stable.
3-year-old? Why, he's practically a baby. Why don't I come back after he's grown up in about 10 or 20 years?
She's only kidding.
Ah, Domingo, favor de traernos el rayo. I told them to bring El Rayo. Only Domingo can handle him.
I sure wish I had a camera so I could get a picture of you on that horse.
You'd have to click it awfully fast. I mean, on account of the light is going.
Oh, he's beautiful. Let's go take a look at him.
Let's get back to the ship. Good thinking. You may never be the future Mrs. Madison, but at least you won't be the late Miss Pomeroy. Only in my big mouth. Oh, if I hadn't told Steve all those lies. Oh, your nerves are shot. Here, take one of these pills.
Oh, no, thanks, no. Hey, do those really work?
In 2 minutes, you'll be limper than a yard of spaghetti.
Do you suppose they'd work on a horse?
He's really a beauty. And such fire. If only I hadn't sprained my ankle.
I hope this is enough. Give it many more and you'll have to change his name to Rip Van Winkle.
Riding time, Susanna. You can eat later.
Why don't you folks go ahead and have your coffee, and I'll have a little girl-to-horse talk with Mr. Thunderbolt. Okay, Nugie, do your stuff. You pose for me, senor. I take your picture. And I stand right back, a little further. There, that's it. There. Hold it. Just back a little bit more now. A little bit more. Nugie, it's working. I'd better take him for a ride before the pills wear off. I'll mail you a dozen prints of each one.
Great little gal, that Susanna. Got a lot of spunk.
I don't expect too much. You may still have her sea legs. In fact, I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
She's on and raring to go.
I sure don't want to miss this. I didn't think a city gal could do it.
Horses are like people. You've got to show them who's boss. That's the difference between the experienced rider and the novice. Ixnay, Ilspay, not an Orshay. Ilspay, not in Orshay. Yite? Susanna, you get right off of that horse. She did. Oh, you know, it's just wonderful how fast your ankle got better.
Oh, it feels fine. It's almost as good as new.
Oh, that's wonderful. Because, you know, I have a friend who has a horse ranch in Colombia, and when we stop there...
Oh, well.
That's the way it was, Steve. The only truthful thing is, I'm sorry.
You sure told some whoppers.
I wouldn't blame you if you hated me.
Honey, Texas is full of gals who can ride horses, but I haven't met one yet who can rumba like you.